everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a timeless story that has taught generations a crucial lesson about life, perseverance, and a little thing called overconfidence. Let's talk about the incredible race between the tortoise and the hare. Once upon a time, in a lively forest filled with all sorts of creatures, there lived a hare who was incredibly proud of one thing: his speed. He was the fastest animal around, and he made sure everyone knew it. Day in and day out, he would boast, "I am the fastest. No one can ever beat me in a race. I challenge anyone here to try." He'd zip from one end of the meadow to the other in the blink of an eye, leaving a trail of dust and a crowd of impressed, but slightly annoyed animals. Most animals just rolled their eyes and let the hare have his moment. But one day, a slow, quiet tortoise who was tired of the hare's constant bragging, calmly said, "I accept your challenge." The forest went silent. Then a wave of laughter, led by the hare himself, erupted. He clutched his stomach, tears of mirth streaming down his face. You want to race me?" he howled. "This is the funniest thing I've ever heard. This won't even be a race, it will be a joke." But the tortoise simply looked at him with a steady gaze, his mind already made up. The other animals, intrigued by the tortoise's courage, set up a race course, and a finish line was drawn far in the distance. On the day of the big race, all the animals gathered to watch. As the race began, the hare shot off like an arrow from a bow. He was a blur of white fur, disappearing over the first hill in mere seconds. He looked back and could barely even see the tortoise, who had just taken his first few deliberate steps away from the starting line. Feeling incredibly smug and seeing how far ahead he was, the hare thought to himself, "This is too easy. I have so much time. I think I'll just rest here under this nice, shady tree for a bit. A little nap won't hurt and I'll still win by a mile." He found a comfortable spot, yawned, and quickly fell into a deep sleep, dreaming of his inevitable victory. Meanwhile, the tortoise just kept going. He didn't look at how far he had to go, and he didn't worry about the hare. He just focused on putting one foot in front of the other. It was slow and it was hard, but he never stopped. He just kept moving, steady and determined, his eyes fixed on the path ahead. He passed the sleeping hare, gave a small nod, and continued on his journey. Hours later, the hare woke up with a jolt. The sun was lower in the sky. He stretched and looked back down the path. No sign of the tortoise. "Hey, that slowpoke is probably still near the start," he chuckled. But then he looked towards the finish line and saw something that made his heart stop. A small, round shape was just inches away from crossing it. It was the tortoise. A wave of panic washed over the hare. He scrambled to his feet and ran faster than he'd ever run in his life. He was a streak of lightning, his paws barely touching the ground. But it was too late. Just as he lunged for the finish line, the tortoise took his final, steady step across it. The crowd of animals erupted in cheers. They lifted the tortoise onto their shoulders, celebrating his incredible victory. The hare stood there, panting and defeated, unable to believe what had just happened. He, the fastest animal in the forest, had lost to the slowest. And on that day, the hare learned a powerful lesson that we can all remember. Slow and steady wins the race. It's not always about being the fastest or the flashiest. Sometimes it's about consistency, determination, and never giving up. And just as importantly, he learned that being too confident can be your biggest downfall. Thanks for watching this story with us today. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tailies and lessons. See you in the next video.